This is the Danube. We have been to the Danube, this is our 4th time. So we've been in Vienna, Budapest, Bratislava, but this here in Romania will be the first time they're actually going on a boat on the Danube. Look at this place. I think because we've only ever seen the Danube in a city, we've never seen it in like a natural area. It is so, so beautiful. I think this is like the perfect time to actually properly experience the Danube.
Hi. Nice to meet you, Christian.
Oh, thank you.
So this is going to be our little Danube boat that we're going to be on. It's actually super nice. It's kind of like a mixture of a speedboat, but way more relaxing. Just to show how close we are to the countries, this side is Romania and right there is Serbia. So close, you could almost just swim between the countries. There is no fear in love, my darling, and in love you are released. So we just stopped the boat and come inside a cave, and they've dated that this has been used by humans over 4,000 years ago. There's 3 different levels. The bottom level is flooded after the dam was built in the 70s, but also the Romans came in here, they used it for about 200 years. This cave is massive, this camera is not doing it any justice, and they have a light, the kind of centerpiece of the cave, and at sunrise the light would come down onto this almost altar they used it for. And when it was being used thousands of years ago, that's where they had sacrificed the animals first thing in the morning, because it had almost like a godlike ray coming through into the cave.
That was seriously such a beautiful boat ride, and there is so much history in this part of Romania. We were learning that around 2,000 years ago, the people that used to live here were called the Dacians, and the Romans came and they tried to take over the land, and the first attempt, it didn't work. So the second attempt, they decided to build a bridge. And now this bridge was 1 kilometer long, and the Dacians, they were barbarians. So they have never seen something like this before. So imagine seeing this big troop building this bridge from one side of the land and seeing the bridge coming closer and closer until it was completed, and then they stormed again and they succeeded. So the Romans took over the area, and there is even a tablet on the side of one of these cliffs that we actually took the boat to. And the Romans, what they would do back in the days, if something happened in history, they would write it on a tablet, like carve it into the stone, and it is still there today.
That tablet was built 180
2,000 years ago, and you can still read it on there now. And because there are so many Roman artifacts around, the locals here decided there should be something to remember the Dacians. So what they've done is they've actually carved one of the leaders into the stone, and it is now the largest stone sculpture in all of Europe, one of the largest in the world, and seeing it from the boat, it is amazing.
As we're currently at the Danube, we've found this little cute restaurant attached to a hotel, and we've ordered some lunch.
We had to get the fish.
Had to get the fish, so we've got like a fried fish option here, and then we also have a more
like a fresh fish.
More of a fresh fish.
But
some
Steve,
salad.
You need to try this. So this is fish eggs, but it's more of like a cream fish egg. I really want you to try this one.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers to the fish eggs. I've had caviar before, but I mean, I can't. If you look really closely, you can see the fish eggs, so bon appetit.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I do actually. It's definitely a different experience than caviar. Really creamy, bit salty because of course of the fish eggs, but then having the lemon squeezed on top of it, I think you need to add the lemon to that.
You know what goes really well with fish eggs? Papa Nash. Every video I feel like this has to be in at least make a cameo in at least every video here in Romania. It's filled with the berries this time.
Oh my goodness.
Every time we order it, it's different.
We're gonna have to try them from all over Romania and vote for which is the best.
Yeah. They were trying to get out of their farm.
Oh, okay.
Treceți?
They're sneaking back over.
Oh, they're all coming to us now.
Okay.
Oh, look at them all coming to him.
Hey guys.
He's the goat whisperer.
Yeah, oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Oh, wow. It looks even better from the top.
Oh my gosh, there are all these like hiking trails all through the mountains, and we've taken one. It was about an hour to get here, but it was so worth it. We're currently overlooking the Danube up in the mountains.
This is epic. This is where we just pretty much came through on our boat trip just before, and I think you need to do both, the boat trip and the hike up here.
Yeah, and just overlook the Danube and Serbia.
Yeah, it almost looks like you can touch it with the perspective of it. This is nice. We're just currently watching the sunset. We're just going to hang out here, taking in all the views.
Hello, morning light. Climbing through my windowsill, dancing on the tile.
So we're currently 340 meters up on the edge of this cliff, but I just need to whip out the camera because how beautiful is Romania? Oh my goodness. I mean, technically we could say at this moment how beautiful is Romania and Serbia, because that's what we see. Alright guys, if you aren't convinced to come to Romania, come on, this has got to convince you. I think you officially are.
Hello, evening moon. Slipping through the blinds.
This is so cute.
Guys, it is just after sunset and we've come to our accommodation for the night.
We stay in these like little wooden huts right on the Danube. Steve, you need to see our veranda.
This is just so cool. It looks like an Australian beach hut, but here in Europe on the Danube.
Complete views. Look at this. We're like looking at this little Serbian town just across the water. And then in here is our room. Full windows of the view. Ready? Let's go in.
Yeah, this is what they look like from the side. There's only a few of them. It's super boutique.
Yeah, so quiet. And you come in through here. Got the wooden flooring, giant bed, and the views from the bed. Like when we wake up in the morning, look, the whole wall is windows.
This is so cool. I think we're going to definitely need to give you guys another tour during the day in the morning because it's
what
quite...
an amazing day. Like, started off with a boat ride on the Danube, a hike over the Danube, and now we're staying on the Danube.
This is all about that Danube life.
Yes.
Oh, alright guys, we're going to see you in the morning.
Good night.
Good morning everybody. Excuse the tiredness. I've just waken up before sunrise. It's currently just a light blue at the moment. And yes, that's the view. Oh my goodness. It was about 6:30 that the alarm went off. And I opened up our windows. And I just instantly woke up. This view is breathtaking. Wow.
2 years this summer, I knew it from the day I saw her. We were gonna be together. That's why I'm here to see her. She doesn't know I'm in Virginia, but I know she's my
Good morning, Bobs.
Good morning. How cute is this? The owners just came and woke us up and told us that breakfast is ready and they set it up on our veranda.
This is so nice. Oh, and they've even made some coffee, some fresh toasted bread. We got some local jams.
And the best view ever.
I know, I can't get over this view. It is so peaceful out here.
So we've now left the Danube and we've driven into this amazing national park, and it reminds us so much of Australia. When you do hiking in Queensland, there's all these amazing forests, and there you'll find a bunch of freshwater waterfalls and rivers and streams, and we've literally just walked off the path and already found ourselves an amazing waterfall.
Guys, the goal of today's video was to show you the beauty of the natural side of Romania. Do you think we're succeeding? I think so. So they call this the eye of the river when it translates from Romanian, because if you have a look at the colours, the greens and the aquas and the blues, It almost looks like an iris and an eye. It's so clear. And the colors are so beautiful. Honestly, I feel like I'm looking into the eyes of nature right now.
I wanted to show you guys this Romanian snack that we've tried. It is called a salami. But the salami here in Romania isn't meat. It's more of like a biscuit. So it's a biscuit salami. And it's made of chocolate and coconut biscuits. And it has rum essence in it. And it's really good. You haven't tried it yet, hey Steve? So you should try it. It's super yummy. Romanian salami.
Perfect hiking snack.
It's like eating a gigantic rum ball.
So
like it tastes
true.
like eating like a Christmas snack while I'm hiking in the forest.
Look how magical this is. It kind of looks like a Pamukkale pools in Turkey. It's so magical, but it is ice cold. Oh my goodness.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Doesn't work like that. Oh, it's so cold. We should have taken a towel from the hotel. There I go. Oh, it's so cold. It's actually not too bad once you get used to it.
So we're just driving along to our accommodation. We noticed there are a bunch of trees full of plums, and I don't think I've ever had a plum straight from a tree before. And I feel like because they're out in the middle of the street, we're allowed to take one, right? Look at them, they look so fresh.
Fresh?
Try one. Go on for you.
Thanks.
Wow. Straight off the tree. This place is so cute. So just outside the national park where we went hiking today, there is this old, it kind of looks like a little village house, and they said that it's almost 100 years old and they've renovated it into a hotel.
Yeah, we're in like this tiny little small village.
And they have a goat.
They have a goat.
Dada. The best goat ever. Will Dada come?
He's very friendly, yes.
Really?
He's not, yes, he's very, very friendly.
Dada? Oh my goodness. Hi, Dada. Hi. Oh my gosh, instead of a pet dog, they have a pet goat.
Oh, hey, Dada.
Dada!
What's up, buddy?
You're so cool. Come up on Steve's lap.
Acum, în ultima vreme... Nu, de la început. De la început, cumva.
Hey, Dada.
Come through here. So this side is kind of like where you eat and chill out. And then these are all the converted rooms.
Yeah, this used to be the old barnyard for the animals, and then this was part of the main house. So these are where the bedrooms are. I just can't believe it. We literally feel like we're staying inside a small community, a small village.
Small village right where we hiked. And if you come through here, this is our room. Look at this place. I feel like Romania has so many like unique places to stay.
So many unique places.
Yeah, so it's like I think the owners were artists and they came and this place was absolutely destroyed. They said there was fruit trees growing out of the roofs in these rooms. And they just came, renovated the whole place and tried to keep it to its like natural structure as much as possible. That's where you'll see like all the wooden beams and stuff. And they're about to cook us dinner and they source all the products locally and she's just going to cook us whatever we want. I'm just in heaven here. There are so many cute animals. Oh my gosh, you're just so cute. You should show the clip before when he was like hugging you. It's loving. She's like hugging Steve. Look at that honey. Ready?
Oh.
So they make like freshly squeezed lemonade here.
But because it's so fresh, us Westerners are so used to having a bit of sugar in them, so we need some honey to sweeten it. But at least that's natural honey right there.
So at the accommodation we stayed at last night, they grew figs there, so they actually made their own fig brandy. So we picked up some, How do you say cheers again in Romanian?
Noroc.
Yes.
Noroc. Hey.
V-a fost cansetă,
Oh, this is so good.
Was I meant to shot the whole thing because no one else did?
Well, it's a bit strong.
I'll shot it
Okay.
all back like you.
You can take a little sip. If you take a little sip, that's nice.
I think
That's
I did
nice.
the.
Do a shot, it's
I did it like the college way. I had a shot of it.
Yeah, yeah.
You did do it like
But wasn't that strong?
Oh, it's really strong for me. Yeah, I'm excited to try it. So here in Romania, they seem to really enjoy dips. And every time we have a meal, there's always dip. And one of the most popular one is an eggplant dip. Let's try it.
I
feel
thought it
this
looked
will be
like
the best.
tuna, to be honest.
That
The colour
eggplant.
of it.
Remember we saw those people roasting the eggplants the other day?
Yes.
They were making this dip. That's the best one so far.
That's good.
Wow.
That looked much better. I'm excited about the cauliflower one.
Cauliflower
Just looks
dip.
great.
I don't think I've ever had.
The red onion.
That is the best one yet. Wow. I'm having more. You guys will like this.
Alrighty guys, I hope you enjoyed that episode here in Romania. Still here for another week, so we've got so many fun adventures coming your way.
Just ending it with Dada.
Did you enjoy it? I think Dada's gonna subscribe, so if you guys are new
my
around
gosh.
here, you're gonna have to hit subscribe. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. See ya, Dada. How epic is this castle? Can't go to Romania without seeing at least one.
Right where we hiked. And if you come through here, this is our room. Look at this place. I feel like Romania has so many like unique places to stay.
So many unique places.
Yeah, so it's like I think the owners were artists and they came and this place was absolutely destroyed. They said there was fruit trees growing out of the roofs in these rooms. And they just came, renovated the whole place and tried to keep it to its like natural structure as much as possible. That's why you'll see like all the wooden beams and stuff. And they're about to cook us dinner and they source all the products locally and she's just going to cook us whatever we want. I'm just in heaven here. There are so many cute animals. Oh my gosh, you're just so cute. You should show the clip before when he was like hugging you. Like, so loving. She's like hugging Steve. Look at that honey. Ready?
Oh.
So they make like freshly squeezed lemonade here.
But
Add the
because it's
honey.
so fresh, us Westerners are so used to having a bit of sugar in them, so we need some honey to sweeten it. But at least that's natural honey right there.
So at the accommodation we stayed at last night, they grew figs there, so they actually made their own fig brandy. So we picked up some. How do you say cheers again in Romanian?
Noroc.
Yes.
Noroc. Hey.
V-a fost cansetă,
Oh, this is so good.
Was I meant to shot the whole thing because no one else did?
Well, it's a bit strong.
I'll shot it
Okay.
all back like you.
You can take a little sip. If you take a little sip, that's nice.
I think
That's
I did
nice.
the.
Do a shot, it's
I did it like the college way. I had a shot of it.
Yeah, yeah.
You did do it like
But wasn't that strong?
Oh, it's really strong for me.